Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm practicing some primal movements that I've recently learned from a YouTuber named StrengthSide. In particular, I'm attempting what I'd call a quadruped to bridge move. I'm yet to discover the real name if there is one. If you can think of something more suitable or that sounds cooler, leave it in the comments. On this particular day, I had already done a little workout with some weights and bands, so I was already pretty warm and had the blood pumping, hence the very short warm-up. So far, what I've learned from doing primal movements regarding warm-ups is that as long as you've properly warmed up your wrists and shoulders, you're good to go. I've also found that doing shorter sessions to begin with is ideal because it allows your tendons in your elbows and your wrists and shoulders to get accustomed to the various positions and motions they will often go through. So anyway, here are some of my attempts, and yeah, I'm kind of just mucking about, to be honest. I listened to a TED Talk recently by Daryl Edwards, who is currently a movement coach and author. In this talk, he said that 75% of UK children spend less time outside than prison inmates, which is pretty shocking. He also states that 1 in 12 kids meet 60 minutes a day of exercise. I think that because of these videos on YouTube where you have big muscly dudes saying, no pain, no gain, don't stop when it hurts, stop when it's done, all this sort of stuff, I think it kind of discourages people from doing any form of exercise because it leads you to believe that you have to be breaking a sweat and just going balls to the wall in order to make any sort of improvement or gain anything from it, which is a real shame because it's just not the case. I reckon if you want to become more fit and healthy, best thing to do is get outside, roll about on the grass, chuck a frisbee about with someone, swim in the sea, swim in the river, buy a slackline. It's great for your balance and it's also great fun. Just anything that gets you outside and gets you the exposure to the fresh air and the sun. So back to the video. As you can see, I've made a few attempts to swing around and enter that sort of bridge position, and doing a little bridge here just to kind of get warmed up. My reason for learning how to do these moves is that as a keen mountain biker, I spent most of my days as a kid hunched over the handlebars and more or less doing shrugs all the time, which resultantly has given me cobra traps. Don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed and still enjoy mountain biking, but I wouldn't recommend cycling every day with a bag full of textbooks. The best advice I've heard is to improve and keep good posture. It makes you feel more confident, helps you breathe more effectively, increases your athleticism, and makes you physically taller. The best part about primal movements or any type of movement is that you don't need any equipment. You don't need fancy shoes or gym membership, you don't need a special robe or costume. If you really wanted to, you could get naked and explore your true primal nature, but I wouldn't advise doing that in a public place, you might run into some problems. For any of you that are watching that might be interested in martial arts, say jiu-jitsu or judo, doing primal movements is also a great way of bettering your skills when you get back onto the mat and grapple with people, because it develops your understanding, your relationship with yourself and the ground and your interaction with the ground. So if I remember rightly, my first successful attempt is coming up. It's pretty uncomfortable to watch. There we go. I've yet to learn how to come out of it a bit more gracefully, but I'll get that soon. I think I do another one here, 2 in a row. If you've enjoyed today's video and you would like to see the rest of my progress on this channel, then subscribe and I will see you in the next video.